Aquarius, and welcome to your weekly reading. Yes, you heard right, weekly. I'm back doing weeklies because from popular demand. So this is from April 28th to May 4th, okay? So let's look right away into your numerology for Aquarius. I hope that you're all doing well. Please write down in the comments below if there's any prayers that you want to do for the collective, for the world. Collective is the world, and for your families and yourself, because my mom is going to be there to give you she's gonna look at all the comments. Let me know how you're doing, Aquarius, as well. So let's get into your reading. We're gonna look at the numerology, and then we're gonna get straight into your reading for Aquarius. There are a couple of cards that came out. Yeah, 3, 4, because I always take the one underneath. So on the one underneath, you got harmony. All right. And this is number 121. Embrace harmony in your life. Seek balance between your physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. 121. You got stability. 444. Angels are guiding and supporting you, providing a stable foundation for success. That's really good. You got divine guidance. 000. You're receiving guidance and protection from the universe. Trust in divine plan for your life. This is nice to see. And last but not least, you got growth. And this is 234. You are experiencing growth and expansion in all areas of your life. You are on the right path and moving toward it, moving towards greater fulfillment and success. Okay, so there is growth here. So for those of you that have been wondering if you're on the right path, Spirit says yes. So you got harmony, stability, divine guidance, and growth. Your numbers are 121, 444, 000, and 234. All right, beautiful. Now we're going to start your reading. In your reading, we're going to look at your situation, what's crossing you as your challenge. We're going to look at what you're working towards, your immediate future, your advice, what you're not seeing in your environment at this time, and the outcome. And then I will clarify the cards for you. This is from April 28th to May 4th. Okay, cards are ready. Okay, Aquarius, let's get started. First card out you got is Justice. This is really good. This is the reset that took place on March 20th when we had the equinox. Okay, there was a reset for all the cardinal signs, for Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. And it's about a reset. Okay, so this is a clean slate for you. So things are coming into balance. There's truth and fairness in this situation. Maybe you're dealing with a Libra. Let's look at what the challenge is here for you. What is the challenge here? Come on. Okay. What is the challenge here? The Page of Pentacles. There's going to be an offer here coming in. Okay? There's going to be an offer coming in. And I feel you're going to be at crossroads with this offer, if this offer comes in. In the root, in the core, you have the Tower. Divine intervention is taking place. In the recent past till now, you got the Page, the Ace of Swords, which talks about clarity, again, breakthrough taking place. Let's look at what you're working towards here. Someone here is blindfolded. I don't think it's you, Aquarius. Maybe someone else is, okay? in what you're working towards is the Queen of Cups. It's about being open here. Okay, being open, um, giving, receiving, being open. You know, you maybe have a cold exterior, Aquarius, but in deep inside, you're like very motherly. Let's look at the immediate future. Again, you got the Chariot. In this card, yes, the Chariot talks about like taking your power back, moving forward with ambition and grace, um, inspiration, and going through. But I feel that there's some type of crossroad that you're gonna have to like choose between two people, two situations, whatever this is. Okay. In your advice, you got the Four of Cups. There's something here that whatever this offer is coming in, you're not wanting to see it, or you're bored, or you don't want to know nothing about it, whatever it is. Okay, but you are clearly aware of this because there's been interference in the situation here. Okay, in what you're not seeing with the Emperor energy, it's about taking action towards something here. Okay, there's a lot of wisdom here, and it's about whatever this commitment is. It's about taking action. Let's look at the hopes and fears. You got the Wheel of Fortune, of course. You got the Wheel of Fortune. There's this is a lady luck that's here. Okay, karma, destiny, a contract here. There's a contract because there is an offering, definitely. With the Page of Pentacles, it could be a job, it could be a person, it could be anybody there. Okay, there's an offer. So it's you're hoping for this to take place, for this Wheel of Fortune. You're fearing it might not take place. But this is about karma, luck, being in the right place at the right time, and abundance. And let's look at the outcome. No, just one card for the outcome, please. What's the outcome? Okay, one, give me twice. Okay. King of Cups and the Knight of Swords. So there is a message coming in, or you're going to be giving a message, there's going to be a message coming in for you. You got the King and Queen of Swords, so there is love here, but both are not. One's okay. How can I say it? One's looking into the past, and one is looking in the present moment. But there's definitely a message here, and in the overall, you got the Hermit. At this time, you are probably hermiting, taking time out, reflecting, refocusing. A lot of you are in nature at this time, doing bonfires. Okay, so there's a time out here because things have been very difficult. Okay, you've been carrying a lot on your shoulders here. Well, definitely there could be a message here, definitely. Now, if let's say you're alone, the Queen of Cups could be you at one point where you were giving too much, right? And now you're in this King of Cups energy where you're more reserved, okay? And you know your worth. You're very diplomat. You value family, but you're, very aloof here. We'll see as we clarify what this is all about for you. Oops. Okay. Cards do not want to take. Come on. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. As soon as I close the camera, she's going to go wild in the house. Today she's been sleeping a lot. No idea. Okay. One more time. Okay, Aquarius. Let's check this out. What's going on here? You got the Hermit. You got the Six of Wands. You're building your confidence here in a situation. There is some type of community or reward that's coming in. Okay, it's very, very nice. You've been waiting for this for a while. You got the Six of Wands. You got the Lovers. Okay, so Mercury is here, Jupiter is here, right? Venus is here. A lot of the planets are here for you. You got the sun shining on this. You're going to the next level. So there's a completion that you're going through. There's an ending and a new beginning, and you're going to the next level, but there's a pause. The sun is shining on this. Okay, so it's very positive in energy, good vibration, returning to innocence, sacral. A lot of the root and sacral is coming through. And there is decisions that you have to make. But what I'm being shown is that there's a pause, okay, before going to the next level. And there's something here that's going to be very successful for you. In this year, there's a completion, new beginning, of course, but next year is also going to be amazing. Some of you might be relocating or moving, or if not, it just means that for some of you might be going on vacation. There could be a vacation planned out here, okay? If it's not this year, it's next year for sure, 100%. Now, let's look at the Justice card. Maybe some of you are dealing with a Libra. This could be also Venus in love and finances and beauty. The Knight of Swords comes in twice, okay? So I feel that there's going to be an incoming message coming in. You're ready for it. You're in balance here. The Knight, so you have the Knight of Swords, the Page of Swords, and the Two of Swords. There is going to be some type of communication, 100% online communication. There's some type of communication. There's a lot of new thoughts and new ideas on how to communicate. A lot of you have your heart close to a situation here. You're not open yet, and you're undecisive. Okay, so there's going to be undecisiveness. With the Justice card, it's telling me that the truth will set you free. There will be truth here in a situation. Okay, you're going to gain that clarity. This has to do with a union. For some of you, this has to do with a union. All right. Let's look at the Page of Pentacles in your challenge. You got the Ace of Cups. Maybe you have to choose between two people. Who knows? The Hangman, the Judgment, and the Seven of Cups. It's okay to dream back. Sorry, not bad. It's okay to dream big. Okay, Aquarius, sorry if I don't look at the camera all the time, because I find sometimes it distracts me when I'm talking to the camera when I should be focusing on this. Okay, so something has been stagnant here in your life, whatever this offer is for you. But if it's love, work, job, I don't know. And you've been trying, you're in stalemate, you've been in limbo for a while here, and you're trying to find different perspectives, okay? And you have a lot of dream and goals. Yes, you do, okay, with the Seven of Cups. And you are going through a spiritual awakening, okay, and at the same time, there is going to be decisions to be made, and you will probably be at crossroads. And I think I saw that in your reading, in your monthly reading that I did for April. I'm sure of it. But there's something new coming in. This is new love, okay? This is about forgiveness. It's about love. It's about celebration, abundance coming in, something overflowing in joy and harmony, birth of a child. But some of you are holding back because you have trust issues, okay? Or you're probably hard on yourself. Let's look at the Tower. So divine intervention is taking place here. What's this all about? The Tower. The Queen of Wands. It has to do with your confidence here. Okay, confidence, what you're passionate about. The High Priestess. The King of Swords. You got the King and you have the Queen. Okay, Mia, are you snoring? No, it's not here that I saw that. Okay. Trust your intuition because you have all the insights that are coming in. The Tower is coming in. I feel that you know that this has to take, it's going to take a lot of your confidence to go through the situation. And with the King of Swords and energy, I feel that you need to stay focused. Stay focused on what is it you truly want here. Because the King of Swords, they aim for something and then they receive it. But they stay focused. You're going through a transition. Yeah. There's something going to be happening in the month of June or July here. Very, very good. All right, so let's look at the Ace of Swords in the recent past. Okay, till now. A lot of clarity, transformation taking place. Three of Cups. Then the Death card. The Four of Cups. The Tower. So something took place. There was definitely three is a crowd, but the people, places, or situation. There was some type of interference that gained clarity. This interference, you cut through it or something, but there was an ending of a situation. Okay, with the Death card, it's an ending to a new beginning. A huge transformation that you had to go through. Some of you were going through a metamorphosis. Okay, and you rejected something. There's something that you said, no, it's enough. I don't want this anymore. Okay, and that's what created the Tower in the recent past. Let's look at the Queen of Cups and what you're working towards. You're working towards giving evenly, not giving too much of yourself here, but you are opening to receive. You got the Empress, so Venus is here in energy as well, twice. There's Taurus and Libra occupy Venus. Okay, there's new opportunities coming in. Some of you could be expecting a child, had a child, or if it's not about a child, you're going to hear about a child, of someone being born. If not, it just talks about whatever that you planted out there. It takes a bit of time, but there is new opportunities and abundance coming in. You got the Strength card. You have the courage and the strength. This could take place, yes, this week, but it could also, I do have later dates for you, Aquarius, and the Ace of Swords. You got the Ace of Swords twice. Okay, there's a wish fulfillment that you truly desire here, and you're going to gain clarity, okay, in a situation. Something could take place as of now in May till, I would say, till August of 2025. But if it's not, it could be happening now. Find the courage, find the strength, getting the clarity that you need, okay? And opportunities coming in because you are open to receive. Let's look at the immediate future. You got the Chariot. I feel like there's going to be a crossroads in this week. Huh? Little crossroads. Which direction are you going to go? You got the Wheel of Fortune again. Jupiter coming in. You got the Nine of Pentacles. You've been putting a lot of work on yourself, okay? You've been working on yourself. You're very independent here. And the King of Cups. Okay, and the King of Cups. You got, okay, so definitely the King and Queen of Cups. There is love here in energy. If this has to do with two people, it doesn't have to be. Okay, this could be you in energy where you've been putting a lot of work on yourself and emotionally you're in balance here. And there's a contract coming in. It could be this week. But I also see June, July very strong here for you, okay? Because you have June, July, and also August is very strong for you, okay? Just putting it out there. But definitely there's a new contract here coming in. And it's about karma, luck, being at the right place at the right time. Okay? Yeah. Destiny is calling. Whatever this offer is, there's destiny. Let's look at your advice. You got the Four of Cups. The Nine of Cups, the Emperor. So you got the Empress and the Emperor here. Two power couples, if it doesn't have to be. Okay. There's a wish fulfillment that you truly want here. Okay. You're not accepting anything but this wish fulfillment. And what I'm being shown here is that whatever this commitment is, okay, there's a lot of wisdom in this situation. You gained a lot of wisdom. Spirit said you gained a lot of wisdom. You're stay in the moment. Okay, stay in the moment and take action towards it, okay? Because as you are making plans, I feel that I don't know why, but you're still at crossroads, you know, in this situation. So let me just take another card for the crossroads. The Eight of Cups, the Ace of Wands. You're going to be walking away from something here, okay? You're taking a new path here. This is what it's showing me. And it's going to be a new start, very passionate start for you. Okay. Yeah, very passionate start. But if it has to do with your creation of like, if you're like a creative, very creative or artsy, or if this has to do with love, okay, whatever it is, it says go for it. Let's look at The Emperor. You got it twice, the Emperor. Okay, let's look at this. Again, and what you're not seeing, someone here is going to come and take action. 8 of Wands, 9 of Swords. There's been a lot of worry about this. Sleepless nights. Ace of Pentacles. There's an offer coming in, money, gift. And whatever this is, okay, there is someone coming in very slowly, okay? Or there could be some type of gift or money coming towards you. Universe is bringing you this. Stop the worry, okay? There is an offer here. What's this 9 of Swords about? Yeah, it's about someone taking action. What's this 9 of Swords about? 3 of Swords. 5 of Pentacles. Okay. Cool. You have to let go of the past here. Okay. I know that maybe you've been heartbroken in the past and you've been hurt in the past and you feel maybe left out in the past or ghosted in the past, or you were going through the financial difficulties of the past and there was no one around you and you had to do it by yourself here. And there's a lot of worry. Spirit says that you are aligned to get to what you want here. Okay, because there's a new beginning. There's taking that leap of faith, but you have to let go of this because you manifested this. You manifested this. Okay. You're trying to bring something into balance. Release what is no longer there. Release it. Okay, Mars is trying to bring you forward. Release these emotions. Yeah, look at the emotions, but don't dwell on them for too long. Healing is important, yes, and you've been working on yourself. And sometimes these emotions come to the surface, especially if there's any type of commitment here. Maybe you will find trust issues in a situation. It's just about releasing it. Now let's look at the Wheel of Fortune in the hopes and fears. Because you got the Wheel of Fortune twice. You got the Ace of Swords twice. You got the Ace of Pentacles. You got the Emperor, the Empress, the Sun, the World. You got, the Six of Wands, the Ace of Wands. It's very positive. Let's look at the High Priest, the Wheel of Fortune, sorry. 7 of Wands. The 4 of Swords, the 10 of Swords. You've been taking time out. There's something in your past, okay, that a cycle that at the end, and where, it was difficult and you couldn't see anything and there's light at the end of the tunnel. Whatever these challenges that you overcame, because Spirit's showing me that you overcame these challenges. You've been taking, sorry, my voice. I've been doing a lot of readings today. You've been taking time out, okay, to heal and to gain clarity. But there is a contract coming in, and you're worried that there isn't, but there is in the month of May. Now, let's look at this King of Cups with this Knight of Swords. Again, there could be incoming messages back and forth. There could be 2 individuals here, 2 situations, whatever it is. So let's just look at this King of Cups and this Knight of Swords in energy. 2 of Pentacles. Maybe you have to choose between 2 situations or 2 people. You're tired, you're exhausted as well. Give me an overall card for this. The Chariot, nice. Tower. Change is coming, okay? Change is coming. Divine intervention. You got the Tower twice. Whenever these messages are coming in here, you've been waiting and you're trying to bring something into balance in your life. Okay, you are able to receive with the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups keeps showing in your reading. And you're going to take your power back here, Aquarius. You're going to take your power back. You're going to move forward with ambition, with victory, with inspiration. Okay, I see you moving forward from a situation, something that you've been waiting for. Okay, so the Tower is coming in to bring you that change. Give me just a few more cards for the overall, for all the reading for Aquarius. April 28th to May 4th. The Devil. That's Saturn, okay, trying to discipline you. Or this is about, okay, I get it. You've been healing, cutting out people, situations that no longer serve, addictions. A lot of you have been working on your shadow self. There's been a lot of healing going on, okay? Because sometimes, Aquarius, when things get difficult, not always, but not for all of you, but for some of you, I'm sure that when in the past, when things used to be difficult, you didn't want to face something, you would run with it. Run. You're not in this energy. They're saying that you're going to be cutting out, okay, people or situations, toxic or whatever, toxic people, something that used to chain you. There's beautiful healing taking place between two people. You have to meet someone halfway. It can't always be your way or the other person's way. There has to be a half meeting point, okay, for this balance to come in. And I feel like you're turning your back and you're cutting through, okay, everything. You are going through a transition. Maybe you're going to be moving into a new home. There is 3 of you. For some of you, you're moving into a new home. You, another person, it could be 3 people, or there could be some type of collaboration and teamwork, learning from each other. But there's a strong foundation. I do see some of you might be relocating into a new home. Okay, definitely here. And this is all in divine timing. A lot of you have been doing a review, a lot of review when it comes to your money or something that you're taking charge here. But beautiful reading, Aquarius. I wish you all the best. I'll see you next week. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. And take care. Bye.